Welcome back. The news in details. Prime Minister Mustafa Madbouli delivered the keynote speech at the 2024 World Government Summit in Dubai on Monday. Addressing the summit, the Prime Minister reviewed the government's efforts to lead a rise-up in different economic and development sectors and boosting the efficiency of the infrastructure. Madbouli affirmed the government is working intensely to improve the business environment in Egypt. The Premier's participation in the summit, which runs into February 14th, comes upon an invitation from the UAE's Vice President and Prime Minister, Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum. On the sidelines of the World Government Summit in Dubai, Prime Minister Mustafa Madbouli met the International Monetary Fund (IMF) Managing Director, Kristalina Georgieva. Madbouli expressed his appreciation to the ongoing cooperation between the government and the IMF. He said that the government is continuing its efforts of integral economic reform and supporting the private sector, while it continues social protection programs. Concerning the situation in the region, Madbouli underscored that Egyptian efforts are still continuing on all levels to reach a ceasefire in Gaza and to allow humanitarian efforts to Palestinian people in the Strip. The Prime Minister also held meetings with the World Bank President Ajay Banga and the Emirati Minister of Industry and Advanced Technology Sultan Al Jaber on enhancing cooperation in various fields. Also on the sidelines of the World Government Summit, Prime Minister Mustafa Madbouli witnessed the signing of an appendix extending to an agreement that was signed in 2018 between Egypt and the UAE over upgrading governmental work. The appendix to the Memorandum of Understanding was signed by Minister of Planning Hala Saeed and the UAE's Minister of Cabinet Affairs. The extension of the agreement will last till 2026 and is made in light of its success in boosting institutional capabilities and improving governance. Foreign Minister Sameh Shoukry chairs Egypt's delegation in the second round of the Egyptian-Slovenian Joint Committee for Economic Cooperation in Ljubljana. The committee will discuss cooperation in trade, energy, agriculture, food security, water management, information technology, transport, tourism, science and education. On his second visit to the Balkan nation, Shoukry held talks with his Slovenian counterpart, Tanja Vagon, over boosting mutual cooperation and enhancing bilateral relations. The talks also tackled regional and international issues of concern, notably the Palestinian cause. The Foreign Ministry said in a statement that Egypt fully rejected Israeli remarks on a planned military operation in southern Gaza's city of Rafah. The statement warned against the grave consequences of any such operation amid a deteriorating humanitarian crisis in the Gaza Strip. It added that Egypt had urged regional and international efforts to prevent an Israeli offensive against the late safe haven in Gaza, where over 1 million Palestinian civilians are sheltering. It also asserted that Egypt will continue contacts to reach an immediate ceasefire in Gaza and broker a truce for an exchange of detainees and hostages. Israeli strikes on southern Gaza's southern city of Rafah killed 67 Palestinians and wounded dozens on Monday. According to the health ministry in Gaza, the death toll from the Israeli continuous massacres in Rafah is expected to rise as rescue operations were underway.